YouTube, what is going on, guys? It is Joe from Ecco Sando, and welcome back to our channel. Today's video is more of a vlog style for you guys. There's going to be more of these coming up. For this one here, what we wanted to do was give you guys a look into what a typical day in the life for Steve and I looks like. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
What's up, guys? So now I'm going to show you the day in the life on this side, so the Montreal side. So I usually wake up, either make myself a coffee or usually breakfast with the coffee, and then try to plan out my day. Luckily, I'm not working today, so don't have to worry about that part, but let's show you around. So on a day where I don't have my 9-to-5 job, because yes, I do have a 9-to-5 job, I really try to get into the headspace that is ready for when we do decide to jump in a call with Joe, if we have one, and work on some new ideas, or maybe work on ideas that are already in place and sort of doing the finishing touches on that, collaborations and whatnot. So first, we want to get into that Zen state. So what I'm going to do is just make myself something to eat quickly, watch some hockey highlights, because I am a hockey buff, as you would call it, and just get the day rolling. So before we take you with us for the rest of our day, we just want to make one thing clear. These videos in no way are cooking show related. Just thought it'd be cool to show you what we do in our mornings. Also, we want to take you on a journey that's probably not what you're used to. Usually with really big name DJs, they have a full team with them when they make these kinds of videos. They take you on tour with them, traveling to different countries and cities within those countries. And we kind of want to show you a different angle, right? Obviously, right now, we're not touring, we're not flying private jets around the world, but it just goes to show that at the beginning, it's really you against you. And at the end of the day, it comes down to how much you really want this. Like we mentioned before, Joe and I do have full-time jobs while being Ecco Sando, and we're just trying to do the best we can to show content, to build our fan base, and to potentially move into doing this full-time. So now that the coffee is done, breakfast is done, our little sentimental moment is done, now we move on to our actual day. So what now, you might ask? We got into our headspace, we're in the right mindset right now to get on with the day, and usually what I'll do is message Joe, see if he's available to get on a call. If not, because of his 9-to-5, I tend to kind of start off on my own. So I'm just taking you down to where the magic actually happens. We have here our studio, well, my studio at least, and it doesn't really have much. So we got a laptop, screen, got our 2 speakers, got little Funko Pops that I love collecting, but most of it is anime. Now, before we get into this project, let's see what Joe's doing right now.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to a day in the life with Ecco Sando. We are happy to have you here with us. So guys, typically, like Steve said, we both do work 9-to-5s. So it is about 5 to 9 right now, and I'm about to start my work for the day. Steve's got the day off today. So generally what I'll try to do is on a lunch break, I get roughly about an hour to an hour and a half just to do my own thing. So I go down to the gym for about half an hour, and then I'll come back up, and if it works timing wise, then I'll try to get on a call with Steve just to, number one, just talk about stuff. Number two, if we have any ideas or commentary that we want to discuss on any of our tracks, we'll do that then. And sometimes we'll even just like do a little bit of work with the timing that we've got. Now for today, I've got meetings pretty much all day. So I'm not going to be able to meet up with Steve during the day. However, tonight we do have a session planned out where we're going to jump on a call and we can show you guys what the workflow is like between us there. As you guys can see, obviously Steve and I don't live together. We actually live in 2 different provinces, or for those of you that are watching from the US, it's the equivalent of living in 2 different states. So everything that we do together is all done virtually. So a bit of a different dynamic for a duo as opposed to some other duos that exist out there, but I mean, it's been working for us so far, so we'll continue with it. It's just getting to that time where I need to take Scotty Boy out to relieve himself. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Let's go. Good boy. All right, Scotty, what do you say? You want to show the people some tricks? Hey, shake a paw. Good boy. What's that? Okay, so the workday has officially started. And if you're wondering why I'm still at my house, it's because I do work from home. Since the pandemic, my company decided to work remotely. So guys, with that, I'm gonna get started on some work for the day, and I will flip it back over to Steve and we can see what he's up to. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hey, it's me again. We're back. Let's jump right into the studio, get creative. Well, that was a couple hours in the studio done. Now, let's see what Joe's up to.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. I have switched up locations since we last saw each other. I'm now in my office. This is where I spend a lot of my time, pretty much all of my time. This is the studio room here. I'm gonna use the next couple of hours to really get some work done, and I've also got a couple of meetings as well to get through too, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so the workday is now done, and as I mentioned before, one of the pros about working from home is that, you know, I can start dinner pretty much right away. So tonight is a busy night, so I'm just going to be making a quick little stir fry. Okay guys, so dinner is done. My fiance left for basketball, and now it's time to unwind and do some music. And now, this is the part where we merge the calls. So now I'm working with Steve over Discord. Look at that. And this is how Ecco and Sando come together. So on the docket for tonight, Steve and I have a couple of things we need to discuss. There's a vocal take that we ended up getting back for a collab with Lewis that we're doing. So we're going to be going through that and discussing any of the talking points. Also, we're going to be going through some of the other tracks that we're working on right now and just kind of see where we're at, catch up on how the day went with each other, and yeah. Alrighty guys, so I had my session with Steve, and I took a little bit of a break. I ended up just hanging out with the puppy and my fiance for a little bit, and hopped back online, and it is now 20 to 2 in the morning, and I'm working through a vocal with Lewis for an upcoming record that we're working on. We ended up just getting a vocal demo back today, so we're just kind of putting that into the mix right now to see where it fits, and also just kind of see what we'd be needing from like an ad-lib perspective and what kind of harmonies would work and stuff like that. So generally this is like a normal night for me. I usually stay up till about 3 or 4 working on different stuff. I'm going to be working through this for the next little bit with Lewis. I just wanted to say thank you guys for following along in the day in the life. There's going to be another vlog style video. I'm going to be actually heading out to Vegas on December 3rd, and it's just going to be a short trip. It'll be from Saturday to Monday. I'm only going out there because of my MGM rewards, so I'm like one stay away from getting into the next tier, and the next tier basically gets us free rooms for the whole year for next year. So it definitely helps Steve and I out for us to be able to go hang out and network, and get to visit some friends as well that are also in the music scene. So definitely going to be vlogging that. But for the time being, guys, like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.